Greetings. A new article has come to my attention, again on the something tag. I find it's a real motherlode of information, possibly machine translated, if that. And I think it's something that we all, as creative people, I mean, speaking for myself as a creative person, I think all of the people who are like me or who dislike me would want to have some kind of consolation and a feeling of hope once an essay has been rejected, either by a teacher, by a formal reviewer of essays such as John Locke, or if your little sister has poured some ketchup or grape jelly, or preserves possibly, onto the surface of your essay. I think these words of inspiration and guidance will call us to become better writers and more fulfilled, more aware, more underwear. And so let me proceed to read this. This is published 15 hours ago from a blog at Tumblr called Keeps Energy Bills E. I'm sure, being Tumblr famous, you have all enjoyed many poetic kind of things. I think this may be the same blogger as the previous. Anyway, the question, the musical question that is being asked in this essay is steps to take after your essay's rejected. And I'll proceed to read it right now. Correspondingly, you have been assigned an essay to impanel. Does this thought of putting pen onto the work frighten you? But still you fight with your fear and develop a world of good and flawless sounding out. And still your essay writing was rejected. Well, everyone knows that essay writing is not an easy task, and it requires a number of efforts which include research, time after time, and etc. Saving already himself is being rejected. It hurts a lot, does she? Review in retrospect, man. Learn for his mistakes. You don't need to crave demoralized after the rejection. Instead, take his now and impose, and prove the person who rejected your essay. There are a sprinkling companion altar can burst into flame after your essay is rejected. Do not get angry. Everyone gets angry. Wreath expedition. Red anon thingum. In which yours truly do out of enjoin lots apropos of efforts failed due unto some reasons. Instead of trying to cross-check that the contingent person or the one who checked your essay is despoilation on numerous points, riddle why you might deserve a second guidance. Complaining, choose as things go, make you on a weaker lineage, seeing as how keeping this thing from your mind that the boss is always right. Alterum, just be forced to calm down in lockstep. With the result, and regardless of a cool mind, think what, yes indeedy, went wrong, and why is your transcript got rejected instead of playing a blame game. Now, I don't want you to feel guilty here, but this is something that I think we're all a little bit retrospective of. If an arbitrate didn't get your essay, it is your shortcoming, not his. Oh, this really gets, this is a little, it cuts right to the short of the matter. The truth hurts sometimes, but listens so as to it anyway. So true. If an impartial arbitrator is spending less elsewise 20 minutes inlet reading your essay, writing, then there is ultimately wrong with himself. Declassify to present your ideas clearly, and it be in for be comprehensible. And if intercede is spending more than an hour on your monograph, then in mode of procedure something is unclear into, or he has hard lot in understanding. So offer to write it in the more understandable manner, so long as that whoever read it understands it in strike the first blow. Oh, the referee first choice. Go along, lame brain. For you, until you put right he. Essay writing. Try in that case, by no means give up on anything you do. If you just keep the rejected paper a la mode. Not a bad idea. Your drawer, it won't require any good news. If a referee highlighted or marked out an ungovernable inner self-need over, against, take you into consideration and address it. Just do it. If your sight bill is cast off more than 3 or 4 times, then there is a serious puncture to up-to-date-ish the essay writing. Figures. Oneself need to figure fallacious the concern and fix it. No everlasting is willing to give you free advices. But if one does try to assemble the precious suggestions, do work towards your weak areas and try to rule out the negativity of your essay writing. Because what if the even so referee gets your paper again? Proofreading and editing. Always proofread your essay instrument before submitting other self. Otherwise, it can put together a sated trouble because you. Spelling mistakes, descriptive errors, and typos ought to be checked carefully before finalizing it. When submitting a rejected article again, added to corrections, never tell better self it was renounced at exordial. That's all. And I think quite sufficient, wouldn't you say? Now I think there's something we can all take home and put in a doggy bag of our minds, subsequent to the translationalizational patient part of the helium negligee inside the corpus callosum of our thesis statement at the head of the paragraph of the essay that we're writing right at the moment when we're writing the writing, right? So do it and make sure that the element of fiction always is never quite presential in assuming Magnificat. This is me, Anna Sid Neville, signing off.